Hey guys, my name is Lubette. I'm 20 years old and I was just banded this past Monday, which was August 26th, no, 24th of this year, obviously. So, I actually planned on doing this video a long time ago, but I am the biggest procrastinator I know, so I've been putting it off for this long. I was actually supposed to get the surgery done July 23rd, but I ended up spraining my ankle, breaking my pinky bone, and straining my calf muscle 3 days before surgery, so I couldn't get it done because I couldn't bear any weight on my left leg. So it was postponed for about a month, and like I said, I just got it. This whole journey, I guess, started back in March, where it's my highest weight recorded, and it was at 277. Now, I say my highest recorded weight because honestly, after I hit 275, I just stopped weighing myself. I couldn't even bear to look at the scale. I couldn't believe that I was so close to being 300 pounds. I mean, most of high school, I was around 210 to 230, so I graduated high school, I'm sorry, at being almost 230 pounds. So seeing how much I've gained, and I'm only a junior in college. Well, I'm going to be a junior in college. You know, it's honestly ridiculous gaining over 50 pounds in just a matter of 3 years. So I didn't even want to see the scale anymore. So that was my highest weight that I know of. And my current weight is 237, but when I weighed myself at the surgery, the day of the surgery, I was 227. So these 10 pounds have been due to liquids, IV fluids, the gas. My doctor told me that I shouldn't even weigh myself, but I didn't follow orders, so I did it regardless. So I'm just gonna just post on YouTube that I am currently 237 instead of saying that I'm 230, because I'm gonna lose that weight regardless. But anyway, I have a paper of a couple of things that I want to mention, just because I don't want to go all over the place and I don't want to make this video like 10 minutes long. But basically, my whole issue with weight started when I was about 11 or 12 years old. I remember going into my pediatrician's office and weighing myself for just a physical, and I was 203. And I know that, before that I've been, 190, 160, but I never remember seeing those numbers. I just remember seeing 203. And ever since then, it's been like, I've always associated myself with being over 200 pounds. So even the thought that right now I'm just a little over 30 pounds away from being under 200 pounds is just amazing, because for so long, for almost 10 years, I've always been over 200 pounds. So that was really one of my big choices to do lap band surgery, because I was never able to lose weight on my own. I've tried going to Weight Watchers, I've tried doing LA Weight Loss, I've tried doing Jenny Craig, Slim Fast, and my own diets that never worked. The only one that ever really worked was Weight Watchers, and it worked for I think I was maybe 14. It was during the summer, and I lost about 30 pounds, but I ended up gaining everything back within like 2 months. And it was because I get lazy, I procrastinate, and I start eating. I'm not really that much of an emotional eater, but I do eat when I'm bored, and that being paired off with inactivity obviously is not going to help me whatsoever. So I was never able to lose it on my own, and I know that I was able to lose these 50 pounds on my own just because I had the lap band surgery to look forward to. But I know that I believe in myself that with lap band I'll just end up losing everything and end up to my goal weight, which is to be at 120. It might seem a little low. Like, I know my family says that it's a bit too drastic, seeing as I've always been big, but I'm 5'2", and 5'2" and being 230 is still pretty big. Right now I'm a size 16 in jeans, just barely. It's really 16 to 18, but when I was almost 280, I was a size 22. And I honestly, I don't even have any like documented pictures of me or any evidence of me being 280, because I just completely like shied away from society. I did not even want to be outside. I would never do anything. I'd go to school, I'd come back, I didn't want to deal with anyone, because I was honestly so ashamed of myself. I've sustained being 230, 220 for so long, and then to see myself jump up 50 pounds, it was so much for me to handle. But anyway, So, like I said, this whole thing started in March, and it consisted of just a regular diet. I ate under 1,800 calories, under 1,000 milligrams of sodium, under 30 grams of fat, and under 200 grams of carbs. And I ended up losing most of the weight during that time. 2 months before my scheduled surgery date, I was in a protein diet, which I was not allowed to eat more than 15 grams of carbs a day, and I could eat any kind of protein I wanted throughout the day, no matter how much. So that diet was actually a little bit harder to follow because I'm a really big bread eater, and I love pasta and I love rice, and it was a little hard getting used to, but I dealt with it. And the liquid diet was 2 weeks before surgery, which basically consisted of Ensures and water for 2 weeks. And I didn't like that one at all because I love food, like I said, and it was really hard to deal with. But I have great friends who just kept me on track, and my family was very supportive, so that was really easy. So yeah, right now, like I said, I'm today's Thursday, so I'm 4 days post-op, and I don't feel too bad. I think the shoulder pain, the shoulder pain is what really kills me. I have pain in both my shoulders, and because I can't take any like pain medication with pills, I have to deal with it. All I can take right now is a Tylenol with codeine in it, and it helps to some extent, not as much as Percocets would or as much as oxycodone would, but it does help. The incisions hurt too. They feel very sore. The place where the port goes, although I can't feel it and I'm too scared to push down, it feels very sore in that area. My stomach feels very tight, and it feels like I've eaten something, and although I feel full after I drink anything, I'm still hungry, and it's more of a mental hunger because I miss food. And right now it's been like almost 3 weeks that I haven't eaten any solid food, so it's really hard to get used to. But I mean, if you really want to lose weight, it shouldn't be something that you think too much on. But right now I'm drinking this. It's called Resource. You can see it, Resource Boost Breeze, and I find it to be really gross. I don't like it whatsoever, so that makes it even harder to drink. But I have to drink 2 of these a day, 4 ounces at a time, sipped over the course of an hour, every 2 hours. But obviously it's just 2 a day, so I have to also drink water, and I can have sugar-free popsicles and sugar-free Jello, but I haven't really done that yet. I've just stuck to the liquids. So I chose the Lap-Band because it was the least invasive, and it is reversible. So I figured that although I don't plan to reverse it, it just gastric bypass just seemed way too drastic. And I apologize if I'm going back and forth. It's just that like I said, I don't want to make this video 10 minutes long. So I'm just trying to get everything done under maybe hopefully 7 minutes. So let's see what else. My goal is 120 pounds. Yeah, I've already mentioned that. It seems a little drastic for my family because I've always been big, but I want to reach that. Another one of my goals is to be able to be more physically active, not just, I don't mean like, oh, I want to be able to like run 10 miles under half an hour, but I do want to incorporate some kind of activity, not strenuous activity, but at least some kind of, physical demanding activity daily, because I've always been inactive. And because I've broken my foot for the past almost 6 weeks, I've done nothing. I've just basically sat around, and it makes the weight loss even harder, obviously, because I'm not doing anything except for just eating right, but I just sit around all day. So what else? That's basically it. Oh, I also wanted to mention that my insurance is Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield, but my insurance did not cover my Lap-Band surgery, and not because I didn't qualify for it, but because the policy that my mom signed up for, it did not cover bariatric surgery whatsoever. Whether it was deemed necessary or not, they would not cover it. So what I had was a charity plan done at my hospital, which was Connecticut Children's Hospital in Connecticut, and they covered everything. So I mean, thank God I didn't have to pay for a penny. But like I said, my insurance would not cover it no matter what. They didn't even consider reopening the case or consider appealing it or whatever. So I know that some insurances do cover it, some don't, some I don't know. But if that's the issue with you, I really hope that somehow people can get this to work out. And I don't understand why insurances don't cover it, because they're willing to cover so many other things, but not something that's helping with obesity. I don't have many problems except for PCOS and sleep apnea. I don't have diabetes or anything else, but I still would like to lose weight. So I hope to post videos weekly, and depending on how much people watch them, I'll keep posting them. I'm open to any questions or discussions, and you guys can just email me whenever anything comes up. So I hope to post one again soon. Alright, thanks. Bye.